How you doing, folks? My name's Jesse. Vlog entry number 39, August 18th. What have I been working on? Bunch of stuff, and most of it's gone to shit. um, in the guitar world, I've been playing a lot of bass in my friend Rob's band, the Nightcrawlers. I got roped into uh, a gig where I'm going to be playing bass and guitar and be dressed as a pirate. I'll fill in more information as we progress. And I've also been working with my blues band. We've got our first VFW gig coming up in September 6th, and we had to learn 20 more songs in order to cover 4 sets. So, been doing a lot of woodshedding on tunes and stuff like that. And it's been fun. It's been a great challenge. Project wise, bad. The Dane Electro project is coming along, but I've got tons of updates I got to give you, and lots of don't try this at home, kid, kind of stories. And then I got another project that I haven't. I put a little clip of it on as a short to send to my friend Joe. I can't wait to tell you the story of that one because it's still an ongoing saga. I know you ever just like everything you try your hand at, it just turns to shit. That's where we are right now. But we will endeavor to persevere. Um, so what have I been working with? Well, a lot of different things, but one of which is this acquisition here, um, Harmony Comet, one of the new Harmony Comets. I said I wasn't going to buy any more guitars, um, but like I got a deal on this that I really couldn't pass up because I've been wanting to try these guitars ever since I found out they were being built in the old Kalamazoo plant. I mean, a guitar is a guitar, I get that, but like I am a sucker for mystique of some sort. And I saw this one on Reverb, and I put it in my favorites list, and the guy who was selling it made me an offer I really couldn't turn down. Um, and so I picked it up, and I'll give you my update on how it's been going with this. Um, let's start with the good. The good is this thing sounds great. It's a piece I worked up on another guitar. That because I'm still working through the Uncle Larry stuff. I'm still in Sad Man, and he was like showed you the dyad stuff. Well, and he started, and I was just like, ooh, that's so cool. So I'm really focused on that avenue. Um, and so this guitar, like I don't know about the construction of these gold foil pickups. Just enough twang and snap to it. You know, and then throw some dirt on it. Let me get the chorus off of it. It's got the top end that cuts through. That cut through, you know. And then you got the middle. With that phase thing. You know, forget about, you know, like. I just got a lizard queen. Because I've been looking for, like, the fuzz that's just the right amount of nasty and creamy. That one's in the running. So, and in my blues band, I'm running it through a PV Delta Blues. And I think I hit the winning combo. You know, I think I hit, like, we were doing, like I was trying to tell the guys, I was like, look, we're going to be playing places that don't really care about blues music. And so my suggestion is that we play some blues adjacent music, you know. And so we were running through the tune, and I was hitting. Do you hear that little beep, beep, you know? I don't know what that noise is, but I love it. And the guitar, like, it was just jumping out of the speakers, man. It really was. So I was super thrilled with that. Now, things that I don't like about it. Well, the other thing I do love, it's incredibly light. Like, you know, they said that, you know, these were inspired by the old harmony guitars, but they weren't necessarily trying to emulate them. I get it, you know, like harmony is a name At one time it was the largest instrument manufacturer in the United States, maybe even the world. Uh, and a lot of boomers got their start, and Gen Xers too, really, got their start on Stratatones and Rockets and Bobcats and Rebels and stuff like that. Meteors, you know. And there's something about those D'Armond Row pickups that do something, right? And so, it's like, okay. But the funny thing is, I mean, and I've owned 4 Stratatones in my life, 1 Rocket, 1 Meteor, 1 Bobcat, 1 Rebel, as far as American-made Harmony. And then there were like the Harmony Marquis and established 1890 whatever ones we don't need to talk about. Uh, so I mean, I've played a fair number of them, and the funny thing was, I was like, this is the weight of a Stratotone, you know. And the neck, like the Harmony necks were weird in that like they didn't really change width as you went up the fingerboard. They were like just like a straight stick. And while I'm not saying that's what is here, but this neck does remind me of a Harmony neck, which I find interesting. The one problem I'm having, well, there are 2 problems I'm having right now. One, you can't really reach the 22nd fret without really kind of, like it requires an effort, which kind of bugs me. I'd like a little better access. And then the other thing, and this is nothing that's necessarily unique to a Harmony guitar, but in any kind of humidity, like this neck becomes super sticky. And I know how to address it, and I'll address it at some point. I'll watch the Uncle Larry video where they got the super super fine steel wool, and we'll get to that at some point, but not right away. When I got it, you'll notice the knobs aren't original. And when I got it, it had these knobs on it, which I wasn't opposed to, except they didn't stay on there well. Like they started to spin, but then and then one fell off, and then eventually the other one fell off. So I had some Gibson style knobs sitting around. So is it a keeper? For the moment, yeah. I think my bandmates would be mad at me if I got rid of it. And it is one of those guitars, like I forget who said it, but like what do you look for in a guitar? You look for a guitar that disappears when you play it. I didn't make that up, but somebody else made it up, and that really resonates with me. You don't want to spend time, like, there's fighting your instrument, and then there's fighting your instrument. You really want the guitar to just disappear, so that all you can do is just kind of be in the moment of the note. If you're spending all your time worrying about buttons and switches and things like that, and fighting the instrument, it's distracting. So anyway, let me know if you had one of these. Let me know what your thoughts are. Hope you guys are doing okay. We're finally coming into the fall a little bit. That's nice. Hopefully I'll have some more information about the projects I've been working on, and I'll at least have some good stories to tell you. My name's Jesse. I'll talk to you later.